Ever felt limited by your controller during intense gaming moments, like in Elden Ring, with a standard controller holding B button to sprint while needing to press the RS to lock onto enemies? Forces your thumb into an impossible juggling act, often making you resort to that awkward claw grip. But with the GameSir G7 Pro, that frustration disappears completely. For example, map one back button, L4 to B button, and suddenly you can sprint while locking or unlocking enemies effortlessly. Just tap with your middle finger, maximize your efficiency instantly. A similar but even more extreme input nightmare happens in this year's Monster Hunter Wilds. The insect glaive has always been an underdog in the player community. You need to focus on weapon combos while simultaneously holding buttons to fire, kinsects for marking. The sheer number of inputs makes it nearly impossible to execute smoothly on a standard controller. That's why insect glaive users get mocked as octopuses in the community. The solution? Simply map one back button, R4, to Y button and another back button, L4, to B button. Now attacks that previously required pressing Y plus B simultaneously become a single press. Just hit L4 plus Y. Want to perform the glaive's quick vaulting stab? Originally you had to hold B button, then press RT plus A button, a seriously counterintuitive move. But with back buttons mapped, hold L4 button, then press RT plus A button. Your hand stays in a natural, relaxed grip the entire time. That's the magic of back buttons. One extra middle finger unlocks the insect glaive's dazzling aerial combos. Go further, map any extended shoulder button to rapid B input. A single shoulder button press handles those lengthy triple mark combos, requiring constant B holds. These are moments demanding simultaneous inputs, but some games test your speed instead. In NBA 2, K25 precision passes and box-out rebounds force you to hit complex button combinations in quick succession. Meanwhile, the right stick or D-pad controls ball direction, making combos even messier. How do back buttons optimize NBA 2K25? Picture this: you're pushing a fast break down the court. Normally, you'd hold RT button while steering with the left stick, but map L4 to RT and R4 to Y, and suddenly you're holding both back buttons to sprint, plus finish at the rim. Your right hand stays free for passes A, B, X, Y, or setting up plays. Play 2K with friends using standard controllers. You might just dominate them a few rounds by using G7 Pro. Naturally, FPS games like Doom, The Dark Ages, are prime territory for back/shoulder buttons. Swapping weapons constantly to counter different demons is crucial. Map L4 to swap weapon, and you change guns mid-movement with one hand. The new shield mechanic is also vital, parrying green attacks. At the right moment gives huge defensive counter rewards, but holding LB to block while tapping RT to shoot, that'll make your index finger ache. Solution: map shield, parry to R4 button, drastically reduces hand fatigue and lowers your risk of strain. Even 2D platformers benefit, like Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Its platforming is challenging, and combat forces you to jump A while attacking, B melee, Y ranged. During intense sections, your thumb simply can't cover everything. Fix: map L5 to B and R5 to Y. Now attacks live on your index fingers, leaving your thumbs free for movement, left stick, and jumping A. Ori stays agile through every obstacle beyond buttons. The G7 Pro's triggers offer versatility, one-click switching between linear mode for racing RPGs and hair trigger mode for FPS. And when back buttons aren't needed, physically lock them, eliminating accidental presses at the hardware level. That's all for this episode of GameSir Reviews. Subscribe to the GameSir channel. We don't just make great controllers, we're committed to delivering truly comfortable gaming experiences.